Hey guys, Freddy Tech back with another video from CFL-TECH. We're on the CW TV site taking a look at the streaming app information for the CW. Now we have here CW available everywhere, no login, no subscription, just free. So that's really cool, it's free. Now we did a review on the streaming service earlier in the year, and now we're taking a look at it again here at the end of the year, and shortly we'll be looking at it on our TV set to see what it looks like and see, what it has to offer, what may have changed since the first review. So look at this here now. You can get it on your TV. Plenty of options. You have Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Vizio, LG TV, Chromecast, Android TV, Apple TV, Samsung Smart TVs as well, and on your mobile devices. So there's a QR code there if you want to download the app. So you have iPad, iPhone, Android, and Amazon Fire. So let's go look at the more and FAQ section here before we look at this on our TV. So you have, general questions linked there. You have CW Sports. Now that's new since our first review. They did not have the sports section. So now we'll have this to look at as well and see what they have to offer. Also, you have some troubleshooting questions linked there for that. Having trouble with closed captions as well. So if you have any questions there, they have a link, and they have some featured articles here too. So again, this will be linked down below if you want to check this out. Also, if you want to start watching on the site, you can do that as well. There is no login, so it's very easy to get going with this service. So let's go ahead now and take a look at this on our TV. Who knows, there may be some holiday movies that we can check out as well, so stay tuned for that. So let's get into it right now. All right, here we go. We're on our Google TV taking a look at the CW app. So let's get right into the app here and get it going. Now we did launch it earlier, so it loaded up really quickly there. So you see here we're on the home tab on the menu options on the left side of the screen. So that makes sense. And then you also have a search option right above that. Then you have series and you have movies, CW Sports. Now that's what we mentioned earlier that's new, that was not there the first time we took a look at this app. Then you have channels, so you have a live channel guide here. We'll take a look at that shortly. And there you go, happy holidays. That was what we mentioned a little bit earlier in regards to maybe there's some holiday movies. So we'll take a look at that here shortly. So let's start with the home section. And as you see here, as it loads up, you will see a good amount of content on the home tab. Of course, they have some recommended stuff up top here. And then if you go now, you have trending now. Now you have Superman and Lois. And then you have Sullivan's Crossing. So you're going to see a lot of, CW content, which makes sense, like 90210. Some of the classics on here as well. Some of the classic series. You have Killers Caught on Camera, 21 Jump Street. So look at this here, good amount of content right off the bat. There's Cheaters again. They're on quite a few services as well, almost like Gordon Ramsay, popping up just about everywhere these days. Then you have The Greatest American Hero. So there you go, another classic. So you have Recommended for You, We Love Drama, Let the Truth Prevail, Crime and Justice. So look at all this here, some good stuff, a lot of series, a lot of shows, all free. Then you have comedies, Laugh, Cry, Repeat, and then you have high octane action. So there you go, some of the action titles here. So a good amount, no shortage of content. So that's great, easy to get on this app. There's no sign-in required. It's available pretty much on all devices. Go back to the early part of the video. You can see which devices this is available on. Now you have Out of This World. Then you have True Crime, You Be the Judge. You have the Jail channel. There's a channel for the Jail show that's on here as well. Then you have Buried with Love, Targeted for Murder. So a lot of crime stuff on here. If you're a fan of this type of content, you have it on here. Then you have Edge of Your Seat thrillers. So there's no shortage of crime and thriller stuff on here if you're into that type of stuff. Then you have Recently Added, and you have Latest Episode. So here are the featured channels. So this is what you'll find also in the guide. So this is really cool. You have content here from Cinevault, you have Crunchyroll, you have Cinevault Classics, FilmRise free movies. So a real good amount here. Movie Sphere by Lionsgate. So a lot of content from some well-known companies. They have Laugh More. So really good here. All at no charge. Game Show Central. And we'll look at the guide here shortly to see those channels. Now here's some of the sports. NXT. Now, this is pretty popular these days. There's a lot of people searching for this stuff on Google, and we're noticing that when they come to our other previous video on this review. So there you go. And then Penn and Teller, that's a CW original. That's one of the first originals on this app. We mentioned that the first time we reviewed this. So there you go. They're on here as well. So a lot of content. Then you have Police 24/7. Wow, just amazing. There's the NASCAR part of sports now. The CW NASCAR. They had those rights as well. So some big stuff going on here for CW. And then you have Get Cozy. The holidays are here. Now we won't go, we'll look at the movies here shortly for the holiday stuff. Now here's some series channels. So they have it broken down with the series. So now these are the channels for the series. So there you go. More Film Rise. They're all over the place these days. And then there's Hell's Kitchen with Gordon Ramsay himself. So he is on here as well. So Gordon Ramsay will be just about everywhere these days. Then you have America's Dumbest Criminals. That's always fun to watch. And there you go. Look at this. It just goes on and on and on. Then you have Mystifying Series, Haunting Horror, and the Next Binge-Worthy Obsession. So a lot of these movies are from Film Rise, like we mentioned earlier. There's Hell's Kitchen again. So, you know, you have Film Rise. You also have Hallmark movies on here, which comes to the holiday stuff. Then you have BBC Top Gear. So these are all channels now. So you can see here what you have available. So we'll take a look at these on the guide as well here shortly. But this is some good stuff here, a good amount. There's Love Nature channel. That's a really good one. That's also on DirecTV Stream or MyFree DirecTV. We did a review on that service as well. So check that out on the channel as well if you want more free TV options. So look at this. Unbelievable amount of stuff. Again, the free content is becoming better and better. It's really getting tougher to really pay for a TV service unless you're a sports fan or you really need the cable news networks. But even so, there's news apps now that have breaking news on them. Is it really, unless you watch some specific shows on those cable news networks, is it really necessary to subscribe to a live TV service? That's a really good question, and it's becoming tougher and tougher to do. I think as we go more and more here with the free content growing, it's going to become a tougher decision to do. So we'll see what happens going into the new year. So here's the movies section. So when you go into here, you'll see quite a bit for the movie offerings. And we'll go down to the bottom here. We won't go through all these sections to save some time. But when you go down here, you have all of these titles here, or different sections in the movie section. You have different categories, that is. Happy Holidays, Emotional Journeys, Pulse-Pounding Thrills, K-19, The Widowmaker. You have Comic Relief, so a lot of comedy on here as well. You have Haunting Horror. Now, some of these titles you may say, I never heard of it, but some of these have been in the theaters. And you have some top actors in here. You have The Crow there, Salvation. And you have Before We Go, Love and Bloom. You have Love and Honor, Sophie's Choice. So there you go, Unearthly. Then you have Anime, Family Movie Night, The Wild West, Documentary Films. You have the I Am film series. You have Alfred Hitchcock there. Then you have the I Am Richard Pryor. These are some famous people here. Sam Kinison, Chris Farley, Steve McQueen, Burt Reynolds, Jackie O, Evel Knievel, Patrick Swayze, Johnny Cash, JFK Jr., and Paul Walker. So these are pretty cool here. So you can check out some of these famous people's stories, documentary films, and you have movie channels. So here are the movie channels from the companies listed here. Cinevault. You have Movie Sphere, Hallmark Movies and More, and Film Rise. So a good amount of companies here with some movie content. And then here's the CW Sports, which was not on the first review we did. So now you have Catch All the Action, CW NASCAR, We Are NXT, Inside the NFL, Pac-12. There's the LIV Golf or Live Golf. I'm not sure how you pronounce that or how you go by its LIV. And you have ACC. Then you have Pedal to the Metal, CW NASCAR. You have Xfinity Series here. Look at this. Martinsville, Homestead, Las Vegas, Charlotte. Then you have Talladega, Kansas, and Bristol. So a lot of this content too is aired 24 hours after or put on the streaming service 24 hours after airing date. So you get pretty quick turnaround time for a lot of content on here. So you don't have to wait very long, which is really nice as well, at no charge. They have the NXT Meet the Superstar section. Then you have inspirational sports stories. Then you have some golf highlights here. You have Gridiron Greats. Look at this here. Unbelievable. NFL's greatest games. That's really cool. Now you had some MLB World Series, a look back. So some World Series here from different years. And you can check these videos out on some videos on the World Series, which is really cool. Now channels you may also like: CW Gold, Top Gear, Anger Management. So look at this, a good amount of channels here as well. So the sports is really cool. Now CW will be getting bigger in sports as we go in time. So let's look at the other guide menu options here. Channels now is the guide. So you're going to see a lot of those movie channels and stuff listed here. So you can get them under those other menu options, but now you get them in the grid guide format. So you see this here as you go through. There's the Penn and Teller show and the channel. So you can get all of the marathon of the show right in this listing here, showing you what's coming up next, which is really nice. Now, there's no DVR, no sign-in, so there's no DVR. There's no start where you left off on another device because there's no sign-in, but maybe down the road they'll add something like that. Then you have Game Show Central. Now, these are the channels here, just to show you the guide. Shows you up top what's on right now. We're going to block out the, well, we're going to leave the thumbnail. Well, the thumbnail's staying the same, so we're going to block that out for copyright concerns while we do this. It's not going to be on here very long, though. Dr. G Medical Examiner, Untold Stories of the ER. There's the Cheaters channel, Total Crime, Dumbest Criminal. So there you go. Nice guide grid here, layout. And let's just move to the right. See how it moves. It moves very well. This is on our Google TV, by the way. And it's on, like I said, many different devices. So let's go to the Happy Holidays and look at the movies. Now, there you go. Christmas romances. Now, a lot of these are brought in from Hallmark and also from FilmRise, I believe. Now, you have Snow Days, you have Spotlight on Santa, Christmas Miracle. So there's no shortage of holiday movies here. Cozy cabin type movies. There you go. And then you have musical moments, A Family Affair. Then you have, look at this here, Holiday Classics Retold, An American Christmas Carol, A Cinderella Christmas. So look at this, a good amount. So you don't need the Hallmark Plus app. You can just get this app here, not pay a penny, and you're good to go. You got some holiday movies that are very similar. And there's your holiday movie channels here. Holidays, Hallmark Movies and More. It shows you right there. They got Hallmark holiday movies. You have Cinevault, FilmRise, Always Funny. So these are the ones that have the holiday movies and the marathon. So that's really nice. So there's settings here. Not much to look at here. There's no sign-in, just some information on the app and the build, stuff like that. So we're going to stay in the app. And there you go. A quick look at the CW app. So what do you think? Are you currently using this app? Maybe now you're thinking about it after seeing this review. Hopefully we helped you out with that. But put your comments down below on this one. Also, if it's your first time here on the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops in CFL Tech. Please let us know what you think of this video. Hopefully this helped you out. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. The channel continues to grow. Looking forward to the new year and continued growth. Thank you again. Freddy Tech will be checking out this one. Soon to be back with another. Take care.